As we mentioned earlier, Scottie Scheffler off an historic 7-win season last year, which included an Olympic gold medal. This is how Scheffler, who last played competitively at the President's Cup, began his round. Is the claw grip, Smiley, that we saw for the first time today.
It's a big surprise, and one in which we're curious to see how far he's going to extend that claw grip out on the greens.
Trying to win this event for the second straight time. This for birdie. And Scheffler, you saw him use that claw grip. That is newsworthy.
292 to take care of both fairway bunkers. Very little wind out here right now. This is hammered up the right edge of the fairway.
Let's see those bunkers. Yeah, no problem. Boy, that's a shortcut going that direction as well, down that right side. He'll be going for it in 2. It's his 3-iron. It's kind of a sort of a hybrid 3-iron. Helps get the ball in the air. He was trying to play a cut, and I'm not sure it's cutting enough. How close it is to the rough there. That rough would cause a problem for.
Here comes that Scottie shot you talked about, Kurt.
I think he's got room to make good contact. If that ball had pinned itself up against a little taller piece of Bermuda back there, that Bermuda rough, it would have made it much more difficult. But
going for the hammer 3-wood. Needs this ball to fall a little to the right.
Hey, that'll be just fine right there. Speaking of bad quarter back.
Yeah, good lie here. Just a pitch and run. Should break from his left to right as it runs out of gas.
Yeah, just like that. Gonna just trickle away, but that's gonna be an uphill putt for Scottie Scheffler.
That'll be a birdie attempt for Scheffler. Kind of middle of the pack kind of stuff. So you wonder, why in the world would you mess with your putting stroke after a year like that? But he's trying to improve in every facet of his game.
And you see the saw grip with the right hand, but also the left hand. That pointer finger is down the shaft. That's something that's different as well.
Shaft.
Hanging.
Hung out to the right, didn't it, Bones? But it's safely on the green.
Yeah, just hung on there.
And he does it with a smile on his face most of the time.
But that's Scheffler. That's who he is.
Yep.
Right? It doesn't matter what he's doing.
He loves to compete. That he says it all the time. That's what makes him happy, competing and trying to win.
Cozy's that one up there. It's like you'll cut your heart out when he's competing, but he's also doing it with kindness on the other shoulder.
I've played with pickleball against this man.
Oh,
you don't want none of it. He is so competitive, just like you're talking about.
And what's amazing about him, Smiley, we were talking about this earlier, Kurt, as well. He doesn't want to be a star. He wants to be great. It's a huge difference in professional sports.
Yeah, I thought.
This is hammered and perfect. He went straight for his tee.
There's no better feeling than seeing it come out the window that you're looking for at 18, Bones.
Scheffler the last couple of years, this is a thing of beauty. Repetitive, consistent, right on the screws.
Look at that width of his hands at the top.
The hands are.
Nice pause. Slides a little bit with his lower body. The way his feet work, I wouldn't try this at home, folks. Only Scottie Scheffler is able to consistently be able to find the middle of the face with that type of footwork.
Boy, getting right after it. This is actually left of the flag. Very aggressive.
Pretty dang good right there from Scottie.
Yes, indeed. So Scheffler employs the saw grip next to Sawhith, and they both end up with nice closing birdies. That's the longest putt that Scheffler made today.
You never really know how it's going to go when you change putter grips. Golfers are always tinkerers, but when you show up and you have a putt on the 18th hole and you're able to make it on a Thursday, it's still
3 in a row to open up this second round, Kurt.
Yeah, I mean, he was already off to a great start, and then in a par 5 at third, didn't get home in 2, pitched to there and got it up and down for birdie.
Welcome back to the greatest golf show on earth. That would be Scottie Scheffler. Birdies at 1, 2 and 3 to start the second round of the Hero World Challenge. And the fourth in a row drops from 17 feet with that newly employed saw grip for world number 1. And again on Scottie Scheffler. And here he is, third shot, Smiley Kaufman at the par 5-6.
And expect this one to scare the hole as well. Not a very difficult pitch shot.
See, he sets up with his traditional grip and then moves to the claw.
Here we go. Add it to the list.
Looked like that was going to miss out to the right.
Just a touch of right to left breeze, and this is up the left side.
He's watching it, but it's just fine. That angle, though, he will have to come in over that front bunker there. You'd really have to go far right to create any kind of angle here.
Oh, yeah. Underneath the hole.
Almost exactly as planned. I mean, he maybe didn't fly it the extra yard they wanted to, but that is awfully good. And here's the contact here. All ball first, of course. Put all that kind of spin on it.
And that is 6 birdies in 7 holes. Scottie Scheffler, the defending champion.
2030 company took over, sponsored 2015. So a long relationship with Tiger's tournament. Go to 9.
The third of the 3 par 5s on the front side.
That's going to be ideal right here. A cut off that left fairway bunker. Water down the entire right side. This is 622 yards. Not many players able to get home with that wind quarter.
As we check out this shot with TrackMan tracing technology.
Can't reach from where he is, but just trying to get something up that left side. This is up the right side.
Big difference, though, staying in the fairway and not in that rough for his third shot.
We saw during the playing through, Patrick Cantlay's ball landed safely in the fairway after his second shot. Then he hit a wedge onto the green. This is Scheffler's third.
He's so good at that shot. He drives that ball in on a lower trajectory with plenty of spin.
This for a 29 on the front 9.
I mean,
it's incredible. 7 birdies on the front side. Scottie Scheffler extends his lead. He's now at 12 under par. Calmly stepped up, pours this one in. 7 birdies, no bogeys, a 29 on his first 9.
It's a perfect 3-wood for Scottie Scheffler today.
Good chance to pick up a birdie. He had 7 of them in the front 9, parred every hole here on the second 9.
Set. Humble brag. He's going to fly it on the green with some spin.
Chose to take it down, judge the release perfectly.
Oh, man, I'd say.
In the Pro-Am, Smiley, this was done.
He played it back in the stance, still with a bit of an open face. As you can see, it landed about 4 or 5 steps short of the green. So it takes just such great imagination to play shots like that, and a lot of trust of what that first bounce is going to be. I love the tempo of that stroke as well. You saw the backstroke and the through stroke, both the same speed.
The first 14 holes, this just kind of snuck in.
Yeah, he set it up on the right edge, and it definitely broke more than he expected.
Scottie taking it up the left center, drifting now with the wind. This should finish in the right center of the fairway.
There's a big mound there. He got the kick off of that. I mean, he's pretty much ideal down the right side.
It's almost as if his imbalance is perfectly balanced.
It's just, I mean,
Asking for the ball to sit down. It's on a good line.
yeah, it's a good shot. Really good. But the greens are still very receptive.
They're great. Look at it. Oh,
There
yeah,
you go.
confident. First birdie of the day for Scottie. He reaches 14 under and gets that 2-shot lead back.
Either, but he's aiming for one right now. It's out to the right. If this gets, yeah. Oh, that's going to be just fine. As long as that lie's good, that is just fine. As they pull back, you can see.
Contact appeared to be good. Now looking for the run out.
Not too bad.
As quickly as Justin Thomas grabs his share of the lead, Scottie Scheffler on the same green says, I'll take it right back.
Sending it on the line right with the center of the green. See if it gets there.
Needs a big bounce.
Yeah, got the good hop. That's exactly what they were trying to do. If it got up on the front right part of the green, great. If
they pounce when they have the opportunity.
This 3-iron got up in the air. This was really well struck right here. And what he's used to, trying to lag putts up close, is better. He even said, I'm a really good lag putter, and he certainly is.
Judged it well there. Let's go down to Carbanks. So now, Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah, just clean up here. No problem at all.
I've seen him
Good looking
do this
shot here.
so often, Bones, that Scottie will finish off a day with a birdie or two. Just when you think he gets a little bit off, he finds a way to find 1 or 2 birdies on a Saturday late in the day.
Two back at Thomas.
Just going to hit a little cut and ride that left to right wind.
Looking at it like he likes it.
All right, just off.
Green. Justin Thomas meandering around the green up at 17 on the upper left. Scottie pours that one in. So, as we were just talking about, Scheffler.
Scottie taking up the right side, needs to hang on relative to the left-right wind.
Yeah, he got a good bounce there. That's going to be just fine. In fact, down that right side is pretty much ideal. Good opportunity right here to stick one in there.
Just a comfortable gap wedge, and he is getting after this flag.
Right out of the gate, trying to put a little pressure on Justin Thomas.
Parred it yesterday, birdies the first 2 days. And that's 3 out of 4 for Scottie. The saw grip is working early.
And huge confidence builder. Anytime you make a 10-footer like that right out of the gate, that is.
Hammered down the left side. This should carry the sandy area with ease.
And it does.
Now, as far as Justin Thomas has been hitting his drives, it'd be interesting to see where it lands. And
Same hurting wind, though. He started this out well to the right, but it's coming back now with the wind. This is on a good line relative to the center of the green, but comes up just a little short, but that's a great lead.
Yeah, that's the key. I think he was just trying to play to that front right edge, and that's straightforward for him. Good pitcher of the ball.
goes the low route. Oh, what touch.
They're just in. He's putting's getting better. There aren't any holes in his game. It's
just the most complete player by far in the game.
Number one is number one once again on the leaderboard, Kurt.
I mean, he's birdied 2 out of the first 3, and if the ball had gotten to the hole at 2, that would have been 3 in a row.
Scottie taking it down the left center, asking for it to cut.
There's the mound, and tumbling well past that. Another good swing.
Let's shoot over to 4, and Scottie Scheffler second.
From 161, looking to cut something in there. Distance control is vital here. He didn't want to go long, and as a result, came up well short.
Yep.
But he's trying to win on this
Look
island
at this.
first. Oh! It's 3 out of to begin this final round, and Scottie Scheffler extends his lead.
Exactly what he did.
Yeah, he loves it.
Exactly what he did. Held it up against that right to left breeze.
You got to make sure with this much club you don't go left and go through the fairway into the gallery.
Boy, there's a specialty shot for you.
I've never seen that one out of Scottie, but it was pretty.
How about that? Head high slider up there, and he leaves it for the angle. Oh, cool. Watch this. I mean, the attack angle was way down on that shot. Look at how low it was. That's keeping it out of the breeze.
That is amazing. On Thursday, he hit his second shot in the water at 9. This one is as cool as that one was wrong.
That was great.
6 years to 2030 with the TGR Foundation. Some more Hero World challenges to come here on this beautiful property as Scottie Scheffler stones a wedge there with his third at the 9th.
Spinning, the low trajectory spinning wedge. Takes one hop, then it starts to check after the second hop. Just tremendous.
And he makes his birdie at the par 5 9th. Good front side for Scottie Scheffler. The lead is 2, but remember, Tom Kim is in tight at the 10th.
Remember.
Boy, he's hit a rocket up the left side. Let's see if it carries the left bunker.
Oh, wow. That is so far.
And let's throw another stat in there, Smiley. Number 1.
Sliding a wedge right of the hole.
Yeah, totally fine. Great discipline, as you heard from Ted Scott.
Yeah, and now Scheffler zeroing in to try to get the 21 under.
Should push off that shoulder to the right and back to the left.
He won last year at 20 under, and he's surpassed that already.
This guy's unbelievable, Dan.
This is leaking a little.
Yeah, he's concerned about it.
Yes, he is. It's leaking. He's leaning. And
the good bounce off that little bit of a slope over there, and now he's perfect.
Second.
Wedge from 152. Plenty of club. He'll be looking to keep this under the hole.
And this is an attackable hole location as well. Oh man. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, it's this little cut wedge up against the wind, let it float.
Look at that.
It just came about. I saw it on Wednesday, and what is that thing? I mean, look at the year you've had.
Things were going pretty well.
I think now they're going even better.
Yep, he is just. It was kind of an experiment coming in here. It's worked so well. We think we're going to see a lot of it in 25.
282 front edge. This cutting on a really good line. If it kicks a little bit right, it could end up right in the front of the green and release on.
Tiger, reminds me of a comment that Roger Maltby used to say a lot about you when you were.
His lag putts have been so good. Just been tap-ins on this back 9. And when you got a lead like this, Tiger, that's what you're trying to do. Just keep the stress out of the round.
Going into next year, I think he's going to be more centered. I think that having your first child changes your life 100% in a positive way.
Just like.
Trying to peel a cut off the left side. I don't think he'd like this one in terms of the strike.
Well, that's short of that fairway bunker that you can see. That's in the sandy area, and who knows.
Contact appeared to be really good. This is a great looking shot.
It sounded great.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's right at the
Goodness
stick.
gracious.
Another example of just when you think the lug bolts are loosening. This was absolutely flush. Look at the mark he leaves in the sand there.
Yes, the lie was good, but still in that situation, you can't miss left. It's pretty much an auto bogey with the wind direction. That front bunker is a very difficult up and down. Of course, this very narrow left side of the green. Lands it perfectly on his spot.
This now for one of the more spectacular birdies you're going to see in this tournament.
Bones, I don't think he's missing this.
Oh, man. Scheffler raises the ante to 24 under. And he's just going to coast in here unless something crazy happens in the last two.
But look at that. Driver it is.
Taking it up the right side. Wind's got it now. Beauty.
I guess when you hit it like that, you can hit just about any club you want. It's been an absolute showcase off the tee box this week for Scottie Scheffler. Just driving it long and straight.
Why not? Why not end it with a birdie? And Scheffler's going to have a great look to push it to 25 under. Any more comments you can add, Smiley? It's
Nothing
just
else.
sensational. For one last reminder, who's best by a ways. Scottie Scheffler continues the roll in 24. Back-to-back winner of the Hero World Challenge. And this was an easy coast to the finish.
And tournament host Tiger Woods is the only players to ever win the Hero World Challenge in back-to-back years. Scottie, how satisfying is it to end the year like this?
Yeah, very satisfying. You know, I did a lot of good stuff today on the course. Played a really solid round of golf. You know, I got off to a good start, and yeah, it feels nice to take a little break and come back and continue to play some pretty solid golf. And yeah, very pleased with the results this week.
You did a lot of good stuff this year. This is your 9th worldwide win, includes an Olympic gold, a green jacket, and so many others. You also became a dad. How will you reflect on 2024?
I'm not really sure. You know, go home, celebrate Christmas with the family. You know, we got the match next week in Vegas, so it should be a lot of fun as well. Some good competition, but overall, yeah, just head home tonight and try and get some rest and continue to work on the stuff I've been working on this offseason to get ready for next season.
Congratulations. Happy holidays.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. Watch another video right here.